Asato ma satgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityurma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. The Mother, take us from unreal to real, from darkness of ignorance to the wisdom of light, from death to immortality. Om, peace, peace, peace. Welcome everyone. With the pranams to the Divine Mother, Mahavatar Babaji, Krishna, our Guru Devas, I welcome you all to this evening session. Today we are going to do a little difference and make it a session with the stories, because the abstruse metaphysical truths of Vedanta may sometimes be not liked by everybody, and they find it little sometimes difficult to comprehend, but stories are loved by all. So we're going to tell you Vedanta through stories today. We're going to take it on and tell you some more on Sunday. Today I'm going to cover one, and if time permits, maybe two. Okay? It's a famous story. We start off with the first story, which gives the essence of the entire Vedanta, the essence of the learning of the Vedanta. You know, the very famous statement called Adhyara Apavada, meaning Vivekananda explains it as a hypnotization and dehypnotization. It is superimposition, another word, or de-superimposition, superimposed. And we believe that hypnotized so badly that we believe it is so. Like we believe that I am born with this body, I will die with this body, I get sick with this body, and I am sick and I grow old and age. I am the one who's suffering from financial distress or relationship problem with this body and with this mind. And the other day I was hearing a very young, vibrant, very knowledgeable teacher and telling me that I only wish I know how to manage my mind. I go sometimes, I think I need psychiatric references. And the teacher is very good. She is wanting to find an answer. The answer is there in Vedanta. And all it requires is just for us to embrace, try and understand. This story will tell you all. You know, the ancient time, the washerman, now very ancient, just 40, 50 years ago, I have seen them carrying, you know, the donkey is their SUV in which laden with the clothes, they will collect it from everybody's home and take it down to the river where there's a free flowing water, and they will have their washerman's stone, and there they will beat it and clean it, and they bring it back very nice and clean. But you should see what they do with these clothes. You would be quite anxious to see the treatment of this clothes, but they really bring it back nice. Now, this day the washerman goes there, unloads the clothes, and now he wants to tie up the donkey, and he suddenly finds that he's forgotten to bring the rope. Now, if he goes all the way back, he will lose his day. And he can't leave the donkey. He's in big dilemma. He's in terrible trouble. He doesn't know what to do now, because he can't leave the donkey and go start washing. Donkey will wander away, and his washerman SUV is gone. So he's sitting with his hand and lamenting, looking very worried. There are always wise men all over the world. And there comes the wise man, and he said, "Hey, what's happened to you? Why are you looking so sad?" He said, "Sir, what to tell you? I've got a terrible problem. You know, I forgot to tie the rope, and I don't know the tying rope Without it, how am I going to tie my donkey? A donkey will go away when I'm washing my clothes, and I got a lot of work. So the wise man says, that's very easy. All you do, show it to the donkey. Make sure the donkey is see you, and tie the rope around the neck and around the tree and leave it. Make sure donkey sees you. So washerman goes, believes in the man. It's very difficult to believe, but washerman is simple-hearted. He believes in it and goes and ties, makes the action of tying, and the donkey is looking at the washerman. Now washerman goes and starts washing his clothes, and he looks back often, and he finds the donkey, what it's supposed to do, just stand still and very happy. Washerman, very happy, peaceful, finishes his work, comes down, dried up clothes which he had dried in the riverbank, now rolls it up and puts it back into the donkey for taking it back, and his rest of the work. And after loading up, he said, come on, let's go back home, chal hut, and gives it a fatka. A donkey doesn't want to move. He pushes the donkey, come on, let's go, hut. Donkey is not moving. And now he tries to push it, donkey is doing and not moving. Now the washerman is in trouble. And he had seen the wise man entering the house little ahead. He goes running back and says, sir, you told me the trick. I've done it. Now the donkey didn't move. But now I'm in deep trouble. Donkey doesn't want to move. What do I do, sir? What a big trouble I'm in. The wise man says, listen, you tied the donkey. Did you untie him? He said, sir, how do I untie him? There is no rope. He said, show it to the donkey. Donkey doesn't know that he's not without a bondage. He thinks he's tied up. The washerman goes and unties the action of untying the donkey, and donkey is seeing. And now he says, chal hut. Donkey starts moving. And this is the essence of all Vedantic messages. It's called Adhyara Apavada. Hypnotization, dehypnotization. Donkey is hypnotized and thinks, I'm in bondage. You and I think we are bonded to this body. And I have been given a good body or a sick body or an old body or a young body. There is a story of King Yayati. Yayati was a king and he enjoyed his life. He had many queens and many concubines, enjoyed his life. At the end of it, he goes to his 3 sons and says, listen, I have not finished enjoying, but I'm too old. Which one amongst you are ready to give me your body, and I have the power to transfer myself to your body? I am going to continue enjoying the world. The youngest son said, sir, whatever you want, my father, please, my body is yours. And it says he goes on to enjoy the world for thousands of years. Those days, Indian. And he realizes at the end that nothing pleases. And he realizes and he renounces the world and becomes a great saint. So this, we think we are bound to this body. We are bound to our financial gains and losses, relationship issues, and their suffering, the mental, the physical, the sickness. But that is the illusion. Superimposition, desuperimposition. And this is the essence of the stories that we are going to tell you. All the stories you will find is a similar story. Second story. This story is about Janak Maharshi. Janak Maharishi, Ashtavakra, his guru. And remember, as against the message, what Ashtavakra has given it to us, we have shared with you. Natvam deho nate deho. You are not your body, not the body is yours. Bhukta karta nava bhavan. Neither are you the enjoyer, nor are you the doer. We think, no, I am the one who's done it. In Bengali, Paramahamsa Ramakrishna used to say a beautiful word. He says that, everybody in Bengali say, Mar Ichha. Mar Ichha meaning mother's wish. Why are you doing it? Mar Ichha. And the Paramahamsa Ramakrishna, it is not Mar, they in Bengali Mar and Amar. Amar is my wish. And Mar is mother's wish. He used to say it is not Mar Ichha, it is Amar wish. We do it to fulfill our desire. So there is this famous Jamindar who used to cut 10 goats every time in Durga Puja and Kali Puja, 2 times in a year. And he used to call everybody and they used to come and eat and have a great feast. Now, comes about last 2 years, he stopped cutting goat. The people, naturally, they should look forward to the feast from the Zamindar. They come to the little old Zamindar now, said, Sir, we used to come and enjoy that feast. Why have you stopped cutting the goat? All you give us now little, fruit and salad. The Zamindar said, you see, my teeth are all gone now. I can't eat goat anymore. So he was not cutting it in the name of Durga or the Mother Kali. He was cutting it for himself. Now, this is that Janak Maharshi. And he says, Nattam deho nate deha bhukta karta nava bhavan chidruposi. Know that you are your consciousness. You are not your body, not your name. This story is going to tell you. He says, and then if you know it, that you are the consciousness, you live ever happy. Nirapeksha sukham chara. Always live happily thereafter, peacefully, detached like a lotus flower. So the story goes, Janak Maharshi sleeping in his royal chamber, and suddenly the soldier comes and said, Sir, wake up. We are under attack. The neighbor kingdom has attacked us. The king immediately calls the chief, the supreme head of the army, and call all the soldiers. Give me my dress. And he dresses up and he goes, and terrible war. And Janak Maharshi loses. Now the guy who comes and wins, he says, I should kill you. But because you are an emperor and a king's blood is in your body, I will not kill you. But you must leave this kingdom immediately. And nobody is allowed to even give you one morsel of food or water. Anybody does, my guards will follow you. They will kill them. So everybody got the message. And nobody gave Janak Maharshi. And he walked and walked and walked. He had nothing. His family, his children, his wife, his kingdom, everything is taken away by the new emperor. Apparently this is what it is to be. And it goes 1 day, 2 days. Kingdom must have been very big. After 2 days he crosses into the next kingdom. And as he crosses, he finds there are Annakshetra. You find it in Haridwar and Lachmanjula and Rudraprayag, Devaprayag also. Annakshetra, there is a little place where 12 o'clock in the afternoon, the monks are given free food. The monks. And they also have a little shop where they give a little cloth, one chappal, one danda, one kamandul, and one topi. That one per monk. So he finds one Annakshetra. So he goes long queue. He goes behind the... Imagine the Emperor Janak standing in a long queue for a guy giving khichdi. And when Janak Maharshi's time comes, and that guy who was giving, he looks at Janak Maharshi and he said, finish. In Arabian country, they use the word like this and they say khalas. I'm remembering it. I used to teach flying there. He said, finish. Nothing is there. Janak Maharshi looks and he finds little gruel there. He said, sir, I've not eaten, drank anything. Can you give me that bit at least? The kind man, he picks up little bit of leaf that, the little bit of katori of leaf and puts whatever gruel there left over and takes it out and gives it to Janak Maharshi. Tired, he with his shaky hand, as he's putting it to his lips, there comes the kite from top and sweeps down to take it from his hand and knocks it down on the ground. And the whole khichdi, whatever was there, goes into the dust. And now Janak Maharshi can't take it anymore. And he rolls on the ground. And this story is told in the Himalaya. They say it in Hindi. And they say, ha ha karke. Ha ha karke in Hindi is, alas, alas, why me, why me? Not English, ha 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 ha. Ha ha karke, Janak Maharshi crying loud, why me, why me? And there, suddenly, somebody is waking up. Maharaj, Maharaj, what has happened? And Janak Maharshi wakes up and he suddenly finds he's in his palace. He was sleeping, apparently he was dreaming. You and I will say, my God, it was only a dream. Janak Maharshi doesn't say. He's a philosopher, he's a great spiritual. And later on he became a Brahma Rishi. Janak Maharshi became Maharishi. He doesn't say, thank God it was a dream. He says, ye sach, wo sach. Meaning right now, is that the truth? Or that was the truth? Where I was robbed and I lost my kingdom and I didn't have anything to eat, my food fell down. The guard got alarmed. He ran to Queen's chamber, wakes up the Queen. Queen comes running, must be wondering what's happened to my old man. He says, Maharaj, any problem, any issue? Maharaj tells the Queen, yes such, wo such. The Maharani calls the Rajved. Rajved comes. He says, sir, is there anything paining? Are you comfortable? What is it troubling you? Maharaj says, yes such, wo such. And wherever he goes, next day, the word spreads all over in the market. Our king has lost his marble. He's become mad. He is sitting in the emperor's meeting, Mahasabha. And there are many signatures to be done, stamp to be done, orders to be passed. Whoever is coming, Maharaj, we need your attention. He is saying, yes such, wo such. Now Ashtavakra is to keep coming and discuss, and he is Janak Maharshi's disciple. He naturally, Ashtavakra, Mahagyani, Sarvagyani, he comes to know, he comes. And he comes and sits with Janak Maharshi. Janak Maharshi says, yes such, wo such. Janak Maharshi knows everything. Ashtavakra knows everything. He said, Maharaj, when you were rolling on the ground and crying and your food was lost and you had not eaten anything, drank any water, was this kingdom there? Were all this queen and your this kings, Singhasan, all this, were it there? All your people everywhere? The Maharaj looking dazed, he says, no, they were not there. And he said, now that you're here and all these are here, is that scenario and that loss in the war and that soldier who won against you and the king of the every country, are they there? King is dazed. He said, no, they're not here. He said, but see, king says, that means not even this is true, not even that is true. That means nothing is true. Everything is illusion. Ashtavakra said, see, king, when you were dreaming and when you saw those things, were you there? He said, yes, I was there. He said, now that you're enjoying this kingdom, are you there? He said, yes, I'm there. He said, Ashtavakra said, now wo such, now yes such, tum hi such. Now this tum hi such. Which is this tum hi such? This tum hi is the king who is sitting in the Singhasan right now with his kingdom and having the Mahasabha, or that king who had lost and rolling on the ground. Which one? And this is what is the message from Mandukya Upanishad. Is that we have, I will just give you one liner brief and we'll talk in detail on third Sunday. We have 4 existence. Number 1 is Jagrata. And this Jagrata is nothing else but waking state. Vishwa. This world. Vishwa or Jagrata Tejasa. What is Tejasa? Tejasa is the world. And second is dream sleep, which is Tejasa Prapancha. First is Jagrata Prapancha. Prapancha meaning the world as it is presented to you. The waking world. I enjoy the world with my senses. In dream world, Tejasa Prapancha. And both of them, the Jagrata and dream sleep, something is present to give you that experience of dream sleep, experience of Jagrata. Notice, in both the cases, you are there. You have to be there to dream. You have to be there to be awakened and enjoy this world with your 5 senses. And the third is the deep sleep. And deep sleep is called Prajna Prapancha. Deep sleep, in which there is no world, no experience, no you, but you still know when you wake up, I had a wonderful sleep, deep sleep. That is because fourth state is called Turiya. Turiya means the fourth. The fourth is the Turiyam, which is that you, which is Janak Maharshi, he said, Tum hi sach. Na wo sach, na ye sach, tum hi sach. This tum hi is that supreme consciousness which is called the fourth, Turiyam. I'll tell you more about it. Reflect, do a little reading, ask some questions. Welcome. I've enjoyed sharing the stories, and we'll have some more stories on coming Sunday. Jai Guru.